How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Yes, you read the title of this video absolutely correctly. I wanted to have a conversation today. Good morning. How you doing today? Excellent. Have a blessed day, my brother. All right, appreciate you. Appreciate you. So yes, you read the title correctly. We're going to have a sheesh. What the hell? We're gonna have a conversation today that I find interesting. I mean, that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna have a conversation today that we're gonna talk about, and in regards, pardon me, in regards, it's in regards to. Let's start this back over. How's everybody doing today? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. That was my neighbor back there. He's cool as shit. I love my neighbors. I really do. With that being said, we're having a conversation today. And it's going to be, you read the title right. One, good morning. You read the title right. One, Ralo is free. One, Ralo is free. We want to talk about that because he was actually doing some good things in the community. And he was locked up, around that. He was doing some good things in the community. So we're going to have a conversation about that. In addition to that, also, I want to have this conversation about why can't men defend themselves when they're outside and some woman disrespects them? Why must men accept the disrespect? Why aren't they allowed to speak out in defense of themselves? I'm curious about this because our culture has a ton of problems. Our country has a ton of things that I just do not agree with. I just absolutely do not agree with, right? A ton of things. Let's just be, there's things you agree with. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, hey. There's things you, pardon me, I'm sorry about that. How you doing this morning? All right. So there's things that you might agree with, and there's things that I might agree with and disagree with and things and such. So I want to know, why isn't a man allowed to, when he's in public, as long as he isn't cursing, as long as he isn't, threatening, why he isn't allowed to defend himself in public when he's being disrespected by a woman? I'm curious about this because everybody has a son out. A lot of people have sons out here. How would you want the world to treat your son? Would you want, when your son is somewhere, for any woman to just decide that she has carte blanche to just disrespect him, and he can just do nothing unless he has a woman there with him? That's the only way. So I want to have a conversation about that because I think that that goes along with the everybody gets a trophy concept. Not everybody's a good person, So sometimes when a person has an opportunity to be able to take advantage of a thing, they do, because not everybody is a good person. At what point are we going to acknowledge that some of these people that are not good people are women? So that's the conversation I guess I want to have more than anything else. Good morning, my brother.
Brother Big,
All right, chilling. Thank you. So that's the conversation that I want to have more than anything else. But let's talk about this Ralo thing. I want to say, let's get to our spot, and then we're going to talk about the Ralo thing. Is anything y'all want to chop it up with in the morning while we're walking? Because I really didn't have, I didn't know I was going to come outside. I thought it was going to be cooler than this. So I didn't know if I was going to come outside or not. I decided to come outside. So I don't really have a long monologue today. That's going to get us to the spot where we genuinely will be at. I know it seems like I be freestyling, but I really don't be freestyling most of the time. It's planned. In any regard, Knicks. Oh shoot! So the Knicks has been doing incredible. I want to say something real quick. So the Knicks have been doing incredible, and a lot of their secondary players have actually been playing well. So you don't know, they might be able to make that trade for Embiid because the value of their players is going up every time they won. Good morning. How y'all doing today?
Top of the morning, fam.
All right, chilling. The value of their players is going up every time they go into those wins and every time they play better. So since the value of the players is going up, you don't never know. Maybe Philly will be ready to trade for some young players because they'll say, maybe we're going to start this back over. And I don't even want Tobias Harris. But I mean, if they're throwing him in, I just don't want to give up Randall. Just so we can be clear. If there's any other sports talk y'all want to do it now. Let's get it out the way before we get to our regular video today. Because I really want to talk about this. Look, I want to be clear. Because there's a group of people that do this. Good morning. There's a group of people that do this specifically, and it's disgusting. What they do is they'll be somewhere, and the women will start arguing at some man or disrespecting some man, and as soon as the dude turn around and be like, yo, why you disrespecting me? All of a sudden, there's another guy that jumps out of the woodwork and say, you can't be arguing with women. Like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm not arguing with this person. This person is disrespecting me for no reason, and I'm trying to find out why it's happening. Oh, why you arguing with women for? So, you know, they BANs, by the way. I don't, it's too early in the morning to be cursing like crazy, so I'm not going to do it. But they BANs, by the way. Good morning, ladies. How y'all doing today? All right. So, yeah, I'm curious about that. Because y'all can't tell me that y'all have y'all sons and y'all want y'all sons to be somewhere and just doing their life, and some random toxic ass woman just arguing at him and he can't even turn around and defend himself. So I want to know, verbally defend himself. I'm not talking about doing nothing physical. I'm not even talking about cursing, fam. I'm talking about more like asking a person what's their problem. I think that us as men, we should be able to turn around and ask people what their problem is, whether they're a woman or whether they're a man. Because you know that's what they do, right? Especially these individuals nowadays that's trying to do YouTube. They walk around together, a little group, the woman goes start an argument, and whenever the guy's had enough and turn around and say something, some cuck she's with start talking about, stop arguing at chicks. Good morning. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you really arguing at her. I'm not arguing at her, fam. I don't want to be disrespected. I don't even know her. She might know me. She might know you. You might not know her. I want to know, how is this a thing? I want to know why men aren't more protected. That's what I want to know. From a real standpoint. Think about how often, especially black men, think about how often throughout history we've been accused of things that we didn't do and end up going and doing time. What about homegirl that did the book The Lovely Bones? Remember the lady that wrote the book The Lovely Bones? That nigga went to jail for 16 years. He didn't do shit. Go look it up for everybody that think I'm capping. So when are we going to start defending men, protecting men? Just in general, from these crazy ass women that know all they got to do is be disrespectful. And if you react in any way whatsoever, they're going to start talking about their damn ovaries. This is real shit. You know how many niggas is in jail right now? Right now, dead and in jail right now, because there's some chick somewhere that she just decided she was going to create a situation. You know how many niggas is dead and in jail, fam? And not all of these women. Come on, fam. If you in the hood, you know a nigga in jail or a nigga that lost his life. At least one. You know at least one. Some of us are less fortunate. So I want to know, when we going to start protecting men. That's all I'm saying. Because remember, the less protection men have, the less protection black men have specifically. Because we are the least protected. So I'm just curious. Shout out to Ralo. Ralo is free. I'm going to put y'all in the game who Ralo is real quick for everybody that don't know. Ralo is the rapper that he was moving a lot of weed, fam. As far as I know, that was all it was. I don't know if it was more than that. But they allegedly caught him with a lot. I don't know if you can even say allegedly. He did like 5 years, right? So I don't even think he got, I don't think he got convicted for anything. I don't know. Anyway, in any regard, he's the dude that brought the projects, and I think he just let everybody stay there for free. Nigga brought a whole projects, fam, and was just letting people, he was doing shit new. He was doing different. He was really doing this shit, part of my language. He was really out there doing something that was gonna benefit the people that lived in his community to a degree. Now, with that also being said, we don't know what the idea was behind allowing everybody to live there rent-free. That's one. Two, also another thing you have to understand is he got locked up around the same time that they pulled up on ARAB. Those dudes kept talking about buying real estate, and they came right for them. All right? They don't want... Let me propose this stuff correct. How you doing this morning?
Bless you, man.
All right, have a blessed day also, my brother. So, everybody isn't... Okay, so in New York City, you know who owns the most real estate in New York City? I'm just going to tell you because nobody's going to get. Catholic Church. So, the biggest landlord in New York City is the Catholic Church. No one owns more real estate in New York City than the Catholic Church. Do you understand how important real estate is and why there might be certain people that they don't want to decide to start collecting it? Is that fair? Is that fair? Yeah, I guess this guy, they had somebody beat me to the spot today. So I guess that's the new rule. I'm looking. I'm looking.
And then once he gets to the hospital,
okay, so these guys is, I don't know what he's talking about, but they talking some personal businesses, try to, oh, they got all the spots full today. In any regard. What up, the kid is back. We got 41 people in the chat. Hit that like button. All right, so let's get to the show. First thing I want to say is shout out to everybody that keep telling me to bring the Tonight Show back. We are this close. I've been really very close communications with all of the situations that revolves around our computers. And we are this close. We're about to be there. No minute, no time. I'm trying to wait for us to actually get our computers back so I could go back to doing our show like it's supposed to be done, like an actual show with our commercials, with our breaks, with all of the things that, you know, we do that make the Tonight Show the Tonight Show. So that's why we haven't had the Tonight Show, because I don't want to shoot the Tonight Show the way that we shoot this show. I want to have the actual Tonight Show here. So that's coming soon. Don't worry. I'm damn yes. When it comes back, I'll tell everybody about the ad space because people generally like buying ad space there. So I'm going to tell everybody about the ad space. With that being said, also shout out to everybody. So shout out to the people that figure I need breakfast and coffee in the morning and I might not have it, whether I have it or not. And they be sending a little bit of something in the morning, a little $5 and $10 here. Make sure I got breakfast or coffee in the morning before the show starts. Definitely appreciate you. With that being said, let's get back to it. This is the question. Why are men not allowed to protect themselves in public when women are being disrespectful? Why is a woman allowed to come yell, scream at a man, say whatever about a man, defame a man, and if a man turn around and asks what the issue is, why isn't he allowed to also, all I'm saying is equal opportunity. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to tell you the situation real quick. So I was out here the other day. Some lady was standing on the corner trying to tell people that I'm a fucking pedophile. That's fucking bananas. We could do whatever you want to do. That's fucking bananas. You understand? So I go over there. I don't know who it is. It's supposed to be two ladies. I don't know who it is. They're standing with two men. So I'm not just walking up to women, just so we can be clear. They're standing with men. I'm not just walking up to women. I look across the street, I see 4 people. I see 2 men, I see 2 women. The person who told me the thing said that the woman across the street is telling people that I assault individuals. Just randomly. So I'm like, why would you, I walk over and I say, why would you do that? And the guy asks me, why am I approaching a woman? Explain to me. Good morning, my brother. How you doing this morning?
Yeah, how you doing? Can I step in there with you?
Yes, you can, sir.
Yeah, how y'all doing?
What's up?
Good morning, top of the morning, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful morning. My brother right here is speaking the truth right now. Listen to him.
Appreciate you.
He's out here every single day. I love it, brother. Of course. Thank you for the energy.
Sometimes Ah! Look at this person bringing the music to try to screw me over now. Huh? Hold on, we gotta walk over here. I gotta get away from the music. She trying to get me demonetized. Yeah. That person over there trying to get me demonetized. Hey, now you understand why I said what I said?
Oh yeah, no, I could definitely.
People are weirdos, man. Yeah.
You gotta scroll it up.
This is Instagram or YouTube?
Instagram.
We on YouTube right now, though. Yeah.
Oh shit, I can follow from anywhere.
Yeah.
I like it.
So this is me.
It's the mathematics of today. What's the weather? What's the report? See you out here.
This is Instagram. You could do. You can send me to YouTube if you want.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I work, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work.
Yeah?
I send you something. Yeah. Look at it. Yeah.
I gotta tap in with you then.
Yeah.
You gotta show me that. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely send you a message.
Copy. Good morning, my brother. Yes, sir. See homegirl trying to get me demonetized? So let me walk down here. These people are weirdos, fam. Anyway, so let me tell you what happened. This is what they do. They send women and children after me all day. Y'all can walk through and see her with the fucking look. Now she walking down here with me. They send women and children after me all day. So I don't say nothing. I don't do nothing. So that's why I don't say nothing. I don't do nothing. They just send women and children after me all day. Now she's standing in front of the Dunkin' Donuts trying to get me demonetized. So this is my life. They just send women and children after me all day, every day. They're trying to make me look like I'm a bad guy. So I can't say nothing or do nothing. She's standing in front of there trying to get my channel pulled from YouTube. I didn't do nothing to her. I don't even know her. So then now she's gonna follow me down here any minute now. So they just send women and children after me all day, every day. You know the patience I have to have, fam? Anyway, let's do what we're talking about. So I get back to what I'm talking about. Let me explain to you what happened. So I'm standing on the corner minding my business, doing stuff that I'm doing with my people. There's some lady, somebody comes up to me and is like, yo, some lady across the street said you be touching children or some shit. Evil. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I go over there to ask her why she doing this shit. So I walk over and I'm like, yo, why you talking about me like this? Like, why are you doing that? So why, just like that, by the way, like, why are you doing that? Just like that. And then some dude jumps up and says, yo, why you approaching a woman? Nigga, it's 4 y'all over here. 2 women, 2 men. I'm not approaching a woman. I'm coming up to a collectively group of people where one of y'all is talking shit about me that is absolutely insane. And I want to ask y'all, why y'all doing it? I'm not approaching a woman. I'm approaching a situation that 4 people are involved in. It just so happens that it was spearheaded by a female. That's it. Y'all were all in on the thing. Y'all didn't other 3 people stand there and not be co-signing. So I'm talking to you too, you BAN. I called him a bitch ass nigga. What up, Smoke Rebel? Salute. So now the dude start yelling towards me So I'm yelling at the dude. I'm not even talking to her no more. You know, these people went and told people I was arguing at a woman. You know, these people had the nerve to go tell individuals that I was arguing at a woman. The audacity, the nerve. You know, these people had the nerve to go tell people that I was arguing at a woman. Let me tell you what, I'm going to explain again. I'm standing somewhere, minding my business. I don't know these people. I do know them, but I don't know that I know them. Long story. I got them on camera and everything, talking to them. I just didn't remember them. I don't really know them. I've come into acquaintance once or twice before. So hold on, let me tell you what happened. So I'm standing on the corner minding my business. I'm talking with the people that I'm there with. We're enjoying ourselves, having a good time. They're telling people across the street that I'm a pedophile. Somebody comes over to me and tells me that they said it and said, the lady said it. I don't know what lady they're talking about. There's 2 ladies, there's 2 men, there's 4 people. I walk across the street and I'm addressing all of the people. Yo, why are you telling people that about me? And then the dude jumps up and says, why are you confronting or why are you addressing a woman? And then me and him get into a yelling match. And they go tell people I'm arguing with a woman. Is niggas evil or is niggas evil, fam? Is niggas evil? Why if a man is getting disrespected, can't he defend himself? Why if a woman is disrespecting a man, can't he defend himself? I remember, and this is the difference between the guys that walk around now and the guys that I grew up around. Good morning. If we were somewhere, good morning, and some woman we was with, good morning, and some woman we was with start talking crazy and creating a situation, niggas will step to shorty like, yo, what are you doing? We don't do that. We don't have real men nowadays. There's not enough real men around. There's enough real men don't exist. Y'all too busy beating on women. Y'all so busy beating on women that you got either niggas that beat on women or guys that follow women around like puppy dogs. There's no in the middle. Women don't even know who to choose from. They don't know what they want. Do I want some guy that can't lead or do I want some guy that's gonna abuse me? That's literally what these chicks is out here choosing between. How you gonna be with a woman and you call yourself a man and you don't know how to correct her without disrespecting her? How you gonna call yourself a man and you don't know how to correct a woman without disrespecting her? That's the problem. That's the problem. We don't, all of the real men are old. All of the dudes now, and they're younger dudes, they don't know how to be real men because they didn't have the opportunity. Our communities were screwed up. Too many single mothers. Whether it's because men are in jail, men can't provide, or toxic relationships on one or both sides, whatever the case is. Too many children were raised without a male in the household, a responsible male, a respectable and responsible male. That's the issue we got. A man can't think about how insane this is. If you, a man, is somewhere out in the world and a woman disrespects you, you have to walk away. And if she's following you, disrespecting you, you have to walk faster. Because if you turn around and address her disrespect, now you're arguing with women. Sit with that for a moment. Sit with that for a moment. Just for a moment. Now imagine being a black man. For all of y'all that aren't. For all of y'all that aren't. Now imagine being a black man. You got to go through all of the bullshit that you generally have to go through. But at the same time, you got your own community gaslighting you that you got to be a bitch ass nigga. And that's the only way you could be a real man. Because they want to turn all black men into bitch ass niggas. We have to be docile, or we aren't respected or loved. We have to allow people to step on us, or we aren't appreciated. Tell me where the law at. Tell me where the law at. This is the world we live in. Black men better, good morning, my brother. Black men better start standing together. First, that means stop killing each other. Second, that means start figuring out a way to be around our kids. Good morning. That's what we got to do. We have no say at anything in our community. Tell me something a black man got saying in his community. Tell me. I have some people right now trying to gaslight me with one of my favorite songs that I listen to every day about 3 or 4 times a day. They just don't know. This is what happens when people don't know who you are and they refuse to believe you when you tell them. There's some chick standing in front of the Dunkin' Donuts because they think it matters where I stand at in the parking lot to me. So there's some people standing in front of the Dunkin' Donuts because if I stand over there, I see more people. So they don't want people to say hello to me or hi to me. And they want to have me further enough away from the entrance so they can lie about who I am. So that's what's going on right now. So I'm suspecting this individual's about to be out here every day now. But I told y'all, every single day they're going to send a different, good morning. I told y'all every day they're going to send a different thing. Didn't I tell y'all? Good morning. I told y'all, right? So today it's homegirl with the music in front of the Dunkin' Donuts. Tomorrow it's going to be something else. Watch. And I'm going to remind y'all every day because there are people saying that I'm paranoid. So the only way I can prove that I'm not paranoid is to point it out every time that it happens, which happens to be every single day. Here she come right now. I think she about to try to walk past me and blast the music again. Look, now she walked down there. The fuck? Trying to tell you. I wonder what. Look, she walked right to where I was. Told you, look. She walked right to where I was. I told y'all, look, fam. I don't need to cat, fam. She walked right to where I was. I don't need to cat, fam. She walked right to where I don't need the cat, fam. I'm not paranoid. A couple of y'all out here watching, y'all seen her do it. Good morning, how you doing today? Excellent. Good morning. All right, let's go. Now back to what I was talking about. Men better start sticking together, fam. Men don't stick together. We don't stick together. The beginning of sticking together, the beginning, is to figure out a way to stop killing each other. So that means that we got to stop having bullshit arguments and beefs. So that means that when we start having a communication with one another, we have to start using understanding. I'm going to say that again. Us as men, we got to start trying to figure out a way to be able to stick together. So that means that we have to figure out a way so the petty shit don't happen. Are there going to be big problems? There's always going to be big problems. There's nothing you can do about certain things. But a lot of these petty issues can go away. A lot of these petty issues can go away. Let's work on that. One thing at a time. Next time you're going to have a disagreement with your brother, let's start thinking about it in a manner of neither one of us want anything to happen. I don't want anything to happen. He don't want anything to happen. We're just upset right now. Start looking at it like that. We just upset right now. 10 minutes from now, we might not even be upset. We just need to get away from each other. Yo, look, bang, 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 and go about your business. Start looking at disagreements as what it is. Just a disagreement. Nobody's actually done anything to anyone yet. So when we figure out how to stop having those unnecessary beefs, those unnecessary problems, what's going to happen is we're just going to organically be friends. We're just going to organically move towards being friends. Because the majority of the time we don't like each other. It's not because anything happened. It's because one of us is being petty. The majority of the time. Almost every one of these arguments that niggas have that turn into some kind of we've been beefing for 5 and 6 months came from nothing. It came from a petty disagreement that one person didn't want to let go. Start letting those petty disagreements go. When somebody comes to you and wants you to get involved in their petty disagreement, you try to convince them to let that go. There's important things going on in the world. We shouldn't be having petty disagreements with one another and turning that into a world war. Somebody check and see if my super chat worked. Don't send anything, but just check and see if it worked for me real quick. I want to know if they actually got me. Because they might have got me and that's why she left. I'm just curious. They might have successfully got me demonetized, so they told her to leave when they figured it out. What up, Gregory Hawes Jr.? Salute. We got to start sticking together, fam. Not just, you know, black men, but men in general. Because and just so we could be clear, I hate that a woman can start an argument with a dude and a guy has to just stand there and be argued at. I just hate that. I don't like that. I don't respect that. I don't appreciate that. I think that if you're a man, whatever race, culture, whatever, and you somewhere and a woman disrespects you, I think that you should have the right to defend yourself in that moment. Not say, okay, you right, man, because she's a woman. She has the carte blanche. She has the right. She has the ability at her volition. She could just decide that she just wants to choose a man in public to disrespect, and she gonna get away with it because she got ovaries. I don't think that's fair. Yes, domestic violence would good morning, my brother. Domestic violence would ruin your life. Why are you saying that, and what does that have to do with what I'm talking about? I just want to know how you're trying to gaslight at the moment. That's it. Let me know. Morning, my brother. All right. Anyway, back to what I'm talking about. I have no idea why he's talking about the domestic violence. Yeah, I didn't talk about hitting a woman, so I'm just kicking you. We're not talking about domestic violence. I'm just kicking you. Anyway, yeah, we're not talking about, nobody said anything about touching a woman. Nobody said anything about putting hands on a woman. Nobody's talking about that. I'm 100% not talking about that. I'm talking about a man's ability when he's being disrespected in public to be able to speak out in his defense. I'm only talking about that. I'm not talking about anything else other than that. If somebody says anything else other than that, they're not talking about what I'm talking about. I just want to be clear. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. If anyone is talking about anything else other than that, they are not talking about what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right? So I'm just going to let you go. Because I don't even understand how that came up. Anyway, let me get finished what I'm talking about. I want to know why a man has to accept disrespect from a woman in public. I want to know, how is that where we're at as a culture? How are you going to tell me that y'all respect men, but at the same time, if a man is in public, he has to always accept disrespect from a woman? I would like to know. And I would like to know, and there are women that want their sons being treated that way, by the way. And I know that to be a fact. There are women that want their sons to be treated like that. I know that to be a fact. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I wouldn't want any, good morning. I wouldn't want anyone to be treated like that, man or woman. I think that if a man disrespects a woman in public, she has the right to voice her opinion. She has the right to speak out and defend herself. I think that if a human being disrespects a human being in public, they have the right to defend themselves. I'm asking why men don't have that privilege. Just so we could be clear. Notice, I'm not even talking about equal opportunity anything. I'm not baiting. I'm not trying to bait anybody. This is a real conversation I want to have. I'm not talking about equality. I'm not talking about none of that crap. Men and women are not equal. There's things that women do just dramatically better than men and vice versa. We're not going to pretend like we're all the same. We're not. We have different purposes. There's things that men could never do that women do standing on their head and vice versa. I wish we start loving each other for our differences instead of hating each other because we don't have enough similarities. I see somebody that can do something that I can't do, I'm impressed. Generally speaking, impressed. I don't try to figure out, I don't hate. I'm impressed. I'm happy for you. Genuinely happy for you. I love to see success. Like, one of the most beautiful things is to see somebody while they're going through the thing that they wish to attain. That's like one of the most beautiful things. When you see somebody accomplish. I don't know. So I know. Right? It's one of the most beautiful things. That's one of the reasons why I can't understand hate. You have no idea how happy I am for people when I see them be successful. Shit, when I actually like them, I'm even more elated. I like to see people succeed. I like to see people write their own show. Make their own television. You know? I love it. I like to be surrounded by success. You know? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Morning. All right. I like to, I don't know, I don't understand hate, man. Like, on some real shit, I just don't understand it. I like to cheer for people. That's the best way I can put it. You know, I want to cheer. I like to cheer for people, you know? That's why if you ever see like somebody doing something and I'm there, probably cheering them on, man. I like to cheer for people. Anyway, anything else y'all want? We at the 42-minute mark. We passed the 46-minute mark. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Let's talk about, until y'all find the topic, let's talk about your man Ralo. Free Ralo. Ralo, R-A-L-O. Ralo has been freed. Shout out to Ralo. So Ralo is the rapper slash marijuana dealer. I don't know how his case went. So slash accused marijuana dealer. Somehow he only got 5 years. I don't even think they actually arrested him because he was trafficking drugs. I think they arrested him because he was spending so much money buying real estate. That's why I think they arrested him. For everybody that don't know, he bought a whole project somewhere in Atlanta, and I think he was just letting everybody live there for free. You can't do it like that. Good morning. I think they was upset at what he was doing. At the same time that Ralo was arrested, if y'all remember, Homeboy was also arrested, A.R.Rab. A.R.Rab had been bragging about buying new properties like every month. He was buying a new property with his, with the people that he was in business with. So you know when they put A.R.Rab in jail, what they did, right? All of those properties now became owned by the government. So they basically allowed for A.R.Rab to use his money to pay whoever he was paying. And then they came and they took all the shit that he bought because he bought properties. So that's how they did A.R.Rab. He was also admittedly bringing a lot of dope into Philly. So I'm not going to stand here and tell you I feel bad about him. Feel bad about his situation. I love our people, even when they're not necessarily loving themselves. I love our people. And so I'm not going to ever advocate for somebody selling dope to be free. I just can't. Like, that goes against what I believe in. I'm also not advocating for Ralo to be free neither. Good morning. I'm also not advocating for Ralo to be free neither. I'm just talking about some of the good that he did while he was. That's all. I'm not advocating for him to be free. He was bringing in a lot of marijuana. You don't know if he was also bringing in other shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to accuse him. I'm not going to accuse him of bringing anything in. You don't never know. Shout out to him. With that being said, what else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat, man. Y'all really wanted to have that conversation we was having? We can get back to that conversation. As soon as I was like, let's have a conversation about something else, everybody start leaving. Yeah, what y'all thought I was here to do? Disrespect women? I'm never disrespecting women, fam. How you expect to want to lead something that you want to disrespect? The problem is this. People are super sensitive. So people are saying things of disrespect that aren't disrespect. And we go through that all of the time in the world. Like the thing I was trying to explain. If somebody talking shit about you, you have the right to be able to go and defend yourself verbally. You can verbally defend yourself. You can call them a liar. You can ask them why they're lying on you. You can verbally stick up for yourself, fam. The fact that if a woman disrespects a man, and if a man try to stick up for himself, they say, why you arguing with a woman? That shit ain't fair. That shit ain't fair. I'm 100% not talking about touching her. I'm not talking about putting your hands on her. None of that, because we're not doing any of that. I don't want anybody touching people and putting hands on people. Good morning. Okay. In general, just so we could be clear. That's why, that's part of the reason why I believe God says that he doesn't want us talking to each other crazy. Because while we're talking to each other like human beings, we can have normal conversations. But once we start talking to each other crazy, then emotion's gonna get involved and everything go out the window. You understand what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why I believe God says that he doesn't want us talking to each other crazy. And that God wants us to be kind. Being kind is so important. And I think there is an issue where we live in this world right now where people don't believe kindness is important. People want individuals to be kind towards them, but they'll refuse kindness to that same person. Not just for themselves, but they'll lie on that person so no one else is kind to them either. And this person is a regular individual, probably didn't do anything wrong anywhere. But we live in a world where kindness isn't appreciated. It's not respected. It's not. No one wants to be kind, but everybody wants people to be kind to them. Good morning. That's kind of the world that we're living in right now. Nobody wants to actually be kind themselves, but everybody wants everyone else to be kind to them. That's why I just don't deal with people. I stay to myself. I mind my business. I don't want to be a part of any of those antics. I don't even want to be around people I can't be kind to. If I can't be kind and nice to you and enjoy your company, I don't want to be around you. If somebody I like is hanging out with you, I'm not going to pull up. I don't go around people I like when they're with people I don't like. I just respect the process, fam. Whenever somebody I don't like is somewhere, I consider that God telling me I don't need to be there neither. That's how I give it up. Good morning. That's how I give it up. That's why I keep trying to tell people. You're going to have to pull forward first, man. Get a little bit better angle. Oh, she is determined to go that way. Sorry about that. Hey. Stop going places where you're tolerated. You know, people will go somewhere where they're tolerated. I don't go nowhere where I'm tolerated at. Once I feel I'm not welcome somewhere, I don't really even want to be there. Be honest with you. Half of the time I go somewhere, I'm choosing between me being alone, which is peace, and me going around people, which might disrupt my peace. That's what I'm choosing between. Having peace and having disrupted peace. That's how I perceive going outside. That's how I perceive going outside to be. If I'm inside, I have my peace. I go outside, my peace is gonna most likely be disrupted for no reason whatsoever, because I'm gonna be somewhere minding my business, and somebody's gonna come disrupt my peace. So that's how I perceive going outside. Shit. I'm about to get a new PlayStation, hopefully. When I get a new PlayStation, I'm never coming outside. There's no I'm not even capping. Yeah, I know my case is cracked. I had bought a new case and then I didn't buy a screen protector. So the phone fell like 3 days after I bought a new case. So this one got cracked. But the other case was cracked so bad that it couldn't even turn the power on the phone on. I had to go to fucking the library and stream with my other phone from Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's foggy. It is what it is. We'll get it fixed or something. I'm not that concerned. I'm not that concerned. I don't know this Horus guy. I'm assuming he about to say something and then I'm not gonna like it. I'll wait for it though. I won't just kick him. Okay, one, I probably pulled that trigger too quick. I'll read your comment. I didn't say that I broke the phone a couple of days within having it. I said I broke the phone a couple of days after I got the last screen fixed. So you're just here to argue. So I don't want to argue with you. All right? I'm not. You just want to tell me all the things I have wrong with me. I got you. You don't need to tell me. I know all of them all. You don't need to tell me. All right? You can talk about something else. Got me? You can talk about something else. You don't have to tell me about all the things that's wrong with me. You can talk about something else. I know what all of the things are. Anyway. Anything else anybody want to talk about other than anything that has to do with me? What time is it? It's going on 10. Still early. Let's read the word of the day. Come on. Lunch? Okay. Let's read our word for the day real quick. Hebrews chapter 4, verse, good morning. Okay. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 16. So we should come near to God. We should not be afraid. God is our King. We can ask him to help us when we need help. We know that he will forgive us, and he will be kind to us whenever way we need, in whatever way we need. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 16. So we should come near to God, and we should not be afraid. God is our King. We can ask him to help us when we need help. We know that he will forgive us, and he will be kind to us in whatever way we need. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 16. Wasn't we just talking about being kind to one another? We were just talking about kindness, wasn't we? Like 2 seconds ago? We were just talking about kindness, wasn't we? Keep trying to tell y'all, man. I'm not telling you nothing wrong, fam. I'm not telling you nothing wrong. I can't help it if people don't like me, fam. That don't mean I did anything to make them not like me. That just means that they don't like me. That don't mean I did anything. Morning, my brother. Yeah, that don't mean I did anything. That just means that they don't like me. I could have done nothing. I can't control other people, fam. Respectfully, I can only control what I'm doing with myself. I can't control other people. I can't control other people, actually. All right, we're gonna move over some. The bus move. Yeah, I can't control other people, fam. Yeah, I can't control other people, fam. I can't tell nobody what to do. How consistently do the Bible say we read passages from the Bible and it bless you, and it consistently says exactly what I'm talking about, or it consistently talks about the same shit, pardon me, the same things that I'm always saying we should be doing consistently, while people are also telling you that I'm wrong when such a high percentage of the things that I actually discuss and talk about, you can literally go into the Bible and they discuss the same principles in the same manner in which I'm talking about them. But they're going to tell you I'm wrong, no. They're going to tell you I'm wrong, no. They're going to tell you I'm wrong. They're going to tell you I don't know what I'm talking about. They're going to tell you I'm lying to you. And then I'm going to be able to go into the Bible and from the Bible get passages that say exactly what I'm talking about. So who are they really trying to tell you is wrong? They telling you I'm wrong? Or they're trying to tell you somebody else is wrong? Who are they really arguing with? If my words are not my own, who are they really arguing with? I'm going to say this again. A majority of the things that I tell y'all comes directly from the Bible. They're constantly telling you the things I'm saying is wrong, and I don't know what I'm talking about. But if the things I'm saying is coming direct, good morning, my brother. If the things I'm saying is coming directly from the Bible, who are they really arguing with? If my words aren't my own, who are they arguing with? Just something to be mindful of while y'all out here caping for everybody. This war is not of the flesh, man. This war is about principles and principalities. This is a spiritual war going on. This war going on is not of the flesh, man. You either gonna get on board on purpose, or get on. Good morning. You either gonna get on board on purpose or be used by accident. Good morning, Mija. You either gonna get on board on purpose or be used by accident. Those are your choices. You better pray God is using you. A lot of y'all out here being used by Satan. But to pray God is the one using you. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. It's only an hour into the show. Come on, it's 9:50. What y'all want to talk about? Put it into the chat. Let's change the subject. They really don't want me to be standing in front of the Dunkin' Donuts. Like, they really don't want me to be out there. And I don't know why. Like, why? Like, is that doing something for me? It might be doing something for me and I don't even know. It might be doing something for me and I don't even know. I'd be so oblivious. I'd be so oblivious. I mean, just truck stuff. Just construction stuff going on over here. I always thought they didn't put them shits on the street because it tears up the fucking road. That's why they have to be transported on the damn bed. But I guess short distances isn't a problem. And I don't think those don't have the treads that I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about the ones with the other treads. So I might be just wrong about that. I think I'm thinking about the ones that the treads is different. Those treads look pretty flat. They got these other treads. They're not flat at all. Like, they're just, oh shit. They got these other treads. They're not flat at all. What up, Brooklyn? What's up, my brother? All right. They got these other treads. They're not flat at all. And I think those are the treads that they probably can't have on the road and shit. I mean, that's what I'm guessing and shit. I don't know. Shout out to that music out here. Get back in the spot. I mean, but if I gotta move to a different spot, I'm just gonna move to a different spot. I'm gonna complain about it a little. I'm gonna complain about it a little, but I'm just gonna move to a different spot. I'm not angry. You know what I'm saying? I'm disappointed, frustrated. Good morning. Okay. Sorry. I said good morning. I think I upset her. Anyway, what y'all want to talk about this morning? Sports, politics. What y'all want to talk about? It don't matter. Put it in the chat. Come on, man. We like an hour and something. Come on. At this rate, we are not gonna have another 3-hour show, fam. Y'all gotta come with some comments. We ain't gonna have a 3-hour show at this rate, fam. Morning. Hey, okay. Have a blessed day. Yes, sir. Shout out to him. Good morning. I love her whole style, fam. Her whole style is lit. Good morning. All right. Her whole style is lit. I like her whole style. The hat, the boots, the bag. I like her whole style. Her whole style is lit. What up, Trojan man? What we talking about this morning, man? Put it in the chat. Give me a topic. What we talking about this morning? Hit that like button too. Lakers lost, AD hurt. Do you think it's time for them to hit the panic button? Lakers are not gonna win a final. Lakers should not go to the finals this year. Not only should they not win the chip, they should not go to the finals. That's one. Two, Anthony Davis is not as good as people have been saying, purporting him to be. Anthony Davis would already be out of the NBA if this was the 80s, if this was the 90s. He wouldn't be in the NBA no more. He's way too injury prone to really be a dependable player. Part of being a great player is showing up when they need you. I want y'all to go check how many games Jordan was out. You know how many years Jordan played either 80 or 82 games, fam? He played 80 or 82 games like 6-7 years, fam. Showing up and being reliable, being dependable, being able to be there. This old lady still over here. Is she part of the problem? I think this old lady is part of the problem. Homegirl went in the store. I be thinking things, fam. I might be wrong. But homegirl went in the store with the radio, and then the old lady came outside and walked her back outside with the radio. The fuck? Like, what did I do to these people? Why are these people after me? I don't even know these people, fam. I don't know these people. I put everything on the internet damn near. Y'all been following me for 10 years. I ain't never did nothing to nobody so bad that they should be fucking stalking me, fam. Never. That lady went and got her, fam. I ain't never in my life did anything even close to what having somebody just trying to stalk me, fam. Most of the things y'all seen me doing have been pretty nice and kind. I've done a lot of dope shit on the internet, helping people out. You've never seen me doing evil shit on the internet, fam. Not to be having these people stalking me. This shit is crazy. I think they trying to have me argue with homegirl now or some shit. Yeah, like I'm doing something to them. Yeah, she just went outside like I'm doing something to them. I'm not doing nothing to them. That person never had no music, no day, until they found out that if they play music on my live, that they fuck my live up. This person's been out here like every single day for like at least 2 years, because I've been here for 2 years. For at least 2 years. Never had no music until I started coming out here and they figured out that that music might be able to mess up my thing. I guess she's taping me.
Take care. Have a good day.
You also, yes. I just try to avoid people because people always trying to figure out a reason to be evil to me. You know, I didn't really want to say nothing. I ain't really want to say nothing. AD shouldn't have any value. No team should trade for AD. AD will not be able, you will not be able to use AD in the playoffs because he's going to be injured. You're not going to be able to use AD. He's going to be injured. AD, I would never want him on my team. The problem is this. Instead of playing like a big man, these dudes want to be guards and they want to be wingmans and they want to do all of these moves. His body can't put up with that type of punishment. Allow for him to just play the way that his body will allow for him to play, that he won't get injured. Allow for that. You understand? Homegirl was complaining. I'm going to tell you what she was complaining about real quick. So, hold on. Let me tell you everything that happened, because fuck it, right? So, they've been trying to send people over here to play music all the time. Something happened. And now they're not sending people over here to be playing music, but I think they're just trying to figure out different ways to do it, so it don't look like they doing it the same way every day, so it look like I'm just complaining about nothing. You understand? Pay attention to that point. Let me tell you what happened. So when we first started this morning, remember that person came up and pulled up and started playing music? Somebody came and got her. The first girl that came up and was just walking by blasting music, somebody came and got her. Remember when I said, yo, she walked right to the same spot that I just came from? That's because somebody waved and got her. There was somebody over there telling her to do what she was doing, and they waved and got her. I turned the camera around. You're going to see, if you go back to when I turned the camera around, you're going to see her standing with another lady. That lady came and got her. So now, the chick right here, who I've been over here for how long? I've been living here for how long? Like 2 years. She never be out here with music. Like, rarely ever. Like, I don't know. Ever. But this is not something I see. She don't be bringing music out. Anyway, in any regard. So now she's bringing the music out. So for whatever the reason is, she walked inside. I've just moved over here. She could play her music outside. I'm not telling her not to play her music. I'm not saying that at all. But by her playing her music, I am going to leave from the area because it does hurt me. So I don't know if she's pissed off. I'm not staying over there so I don't get hurt or what. Because I'm not saying she can't play her music. I'm just saying by her playing the music, I have to leave. That's just what it is. There is no going around that. I have to go walk to a different spot. I don't care. It's not that big of a deal. Do whatever you're doing. So apparently she got pissed off. So she was telling the lady that came over here and said something to me, something about I'm doing something to her. This is what I mean by people are always playing victim when I'm the one that the bad thing is happening to. So I don't be wanting to talk to nobody. And I don't be wanting to be nobody's friend. This is crazy. You understand what just happened? She mad at me because I don't want to stay over there and get my fucking YouTube demonetized. But they're trying so hard to make me look like I'm a bad guy. You understand? So they're trying to get as many people as possible that y'all gonna have sympathy on to like create a situation with me so I could be the bad guy. I didn't do nothing to nobody. Now you see why that's why I don't be friendly sometimes. It's not that I don't want to be friendly, but I be feeling like it's gonna be a trap. I be feeling it's a trap. I be like, they trying to make a trap. That's the only reason why that person is friendly. It's a trap. That's how I be feeling. Shout out to King Will. This is BBN Fan Fraud. Salute, salute. So I don't be not being friendly because I'm not a friendly guy. I'm a super friendly guy. I just be thinking it's a trap. Because every time I'm friendly to somebody, they screw me over. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. That's why I just avoid people. That's why you have, what's up, my brother? That's why if you have anybody saying I avoid you, once I don't like somebody, I avoid you. I don't have no problems with you. I don't want no bad to happen to you. I'm praying for you, fam. Believe it. But at the same time, I don't want to deal with whatever the bullshit is. Whatever it is, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to find out how to fix it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to figure out how to make it work. Nothing. I just don't want to deal with it no more. So I'm going to let you go your way and I'm going to go my way. And I'm going to be happy. The problem is when I let people go their way and I go my way, people follow me. That's the problem. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Say AD. I would never trade for AD. I think Bron got what he deserved. A player who's too injury prone to be out there to help. I do not like AD as a player. I do not like AD as a player. At all. Not even a little bit. I think he's too soft. I don't think he plays strong enough. I think he's mentally, for basketball, he can't make big shots. I think the only reason why LeBron wants him on his team is because he's a stretch. And I think that's proof that LeBron isn't better than Jordan. Because LeBron needs a stretch. Do you know how LeBron is 6'9", 250. Jordan was 6'6", 215. Jordan went to the paint when people was trying to kill you, when there's 3 and 4 people in the paint. LeBron is too scared to go into the paint if there's 2 people in the paint. Don't tell me I'm wrong, because I'm not. What happened when LeBron drove to the paint with his guy and there was only one dude in the paint? He passed. What do you think Jordan would have did? He would have tried to dunk it on both of them, or he would have tried to reverse layup. He would have took the shot. He would have got the foul or made the basket. Here. He would have got the foul or made the basket. Period. That's what he would have did. So LeBron getting what he deserved. That's all. He getting everything he deserved. Now AD got that big ass contract. He can't be moved. He too injury prone. Who gonna take that contract on? So he can't be moved. He's gonna miss a crap load of games because he stay injured. On top of that, his fear of getting re-injured is probably why he doesn't play as hard as he should be able to. So that part, I'll go to women that was out here telling people I'm a fucking pervert. How do they live with themselves? Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Chilling. Like, how do you live with yourself after you lied on the dude like that? Like, how do you live with yourself, man? Like, I just couldn't be some of y'all. Like, if I even think I did something to somebody that upset them, like, that throws me off. Like, I don't want to do anything outside of how God says for us to handle a situation. And whenever I do, like, that hurt, that bothers me down to my core. So I can't understand how some of y'all is even still, how y'all come outside. I don't understand how some of y'all could walk around. I just don't understand, because I could just never be y'all. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. But that also goes back to, good morning, how y'all doing today? Good morning.
How are you?
Excellent.
All right.
Have a blessed day.
You too.
Thank you. That also goes back to, just in general, like, we have to figure out how to get together. We have to figure out, and I'm talking about men in general, especially black men. We have to figure out how to be on the same page, man. Like, if us as black men can't get on the same page, how are we supposed to help our community? How are we supposed to lead our community? I'm just saying. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful to anybody. Okay, I'm gonna give you a great example. No disrespect to our women. We love our women. But we took our women's lead involved in saying vote for Biden, right? Let's just be honest. Black men were skeptical about Biden. They were saying, I don't know if we should vote for Biden. He made that 95 crime bill. Our women were saying, no, vote for Biden. He got a black vice president. A lot of us men, we co-signed it because we love our women. We said, you know what? Maybe this is a period in time where our women got it right. Let's follow the women. So a lot of us black men, not me, because I ain't vote for Biden, but a lot of us black men were swayed to vote for Biden because our women encouraged it. And we love our women. I don't care what nobody says. Black men love black women. This is a statement of fact. And then what happened? We ended up with Biden. So us as black men, we have to become better leaders, and we also have to be willing to lead, which means taking shorts. When you the leader, everybody else eat first half of the time. When you the leader, everybody else usually comes first. So we have to be able to first be in a position where we could put other people first, and then we have to also have the mentality that is what we're gonna do. But we're not going to be able to do any of that if we don't figure out a way to work together. We're not going to be able to do any of that if we don't figure... What's up, my brother? If we don't figure out a way to be together. And if that means that us black men have to come together to tell another black man, look, you got to get this shit straight, then that's what it means. Our women need us, fam. What's up, my brother? All right. Our women need us, fam. And I'm not even at this point talking about who making the money. Because you could be a man and be the leader of the household and your woman make 10 times what you make. Do you know how to lead? Morning, my brother. You know how to lead? Because if you know how to lead, you could have no job and your woman could be a millionaire and she gonna be happy. This is a fact. You know how to lead? I say something over here, and I don't think y'all be really paying attention. Good morning. Have a blessed day. But I've been fortunate, good morning. I've been fortunate that the majority of the women I've dated in my adult life made more than me. You know why y'all have that problem? Where y'all can only pull gold diggers? Because if you was a better leader, you'd be able to pull chicks that already got the bag. Don't no chick that got the bag want a dude that can't lead, fam. They gonna talk all that independent shit. They gonna talk all that crap. But don't no woman that got her own money want a guy that does not have self-control, that wants a guy that doesn't have patience, wants a guy that doesn't know, that can't make a plan, that wants a guy that doesn't have composure. These are the qualities of a leader. Now tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me why a woman is gonna go get herself in a great situation, then gonna go wanna be shocked up with some dude that don't have any composure, that can't make a plan, no ideas, no motivation. I'm here. Tell me where I'm wrong, fam. I'm listening and I'm paying attention. If I'm saying anything wrong, tell me. Sheesh. Good morning. If I'm saying anything wrong, let me know what it is. Morning, my brother. All right. We have a problem where we have to learn how to tell people that they're wrong about something without disrespecting them and making them feel small. You understand? So we have this thing where when we talk to one another and we're on opposing ends of the conversation, we're trying to belittle the other individual. We should be trying to empower them. Try to empower somebody that don't know a thing. Make it so that the information that you're giving them, they're going to be receptive to. And try to empower them. Stop trying to take people and belittle them. Why should they think that you know what you're talking about if you don't even have the ability to give them the information in a digestible bite? So when we're trying to criticize somebody or we're trying to give somebody some information that we believe they don't have, that is going to be of a benefit to them and help them change the way in which they're doing something, we have to give them that information in a digestible bite for them, not for us. Something that they can understand, something that they can process, and it's something that their heart can accept. You think their heart can accept? Good morning, my brother. All right, chilling. You think somebody's heart's gonna be able to accept you coming up to them and belittling them? Morning, my brother. All right, salute. Huh? What do you think? I'm asking a question. I'm being honest. What do you think? So we have to figure out how to be able to work together. Us black men specifically. I remember we had the Million Man March a couple of years ago. I'm going to tell you what I was disappointed in. That we didn't have more. That we didn't have more things organized with just black men coming together trying to figure out how we going to work together. I thought the Million Man March was an incredible idea. Imagine what it could have been if we would have allowed more than just black people to be invited. Imagine if it would have been a Billion Man March and all men of all American men was invited. Imagine what it could have been then. So we got to figure out how to work together. We got to figure out how to stop hating on one another. We got to figure out how to talk to one another respectfully. God says that he... Oh. Somebody put their vehicle over there, so I might be able to, if another parking spot was open, I would have been able to move it. So that energy. I'm going to tell you the funniest shit in the world. You want to know what kills me 100% of the time? When I hear somebody that's a part of a group that separates themselves from everyone else say, religion is just here to separate people. And then I'm thinking to myself, but you're actively a part of a group. Good morning. All right. You're actively a part of a group where y'all speak about how you are separate and want to keep yourself separate from others, but yet you criticize religion. I'm not religious, by the way. We're a people, not a religion. But you criticize people who try to find God, is my point. God hates hypocrites. Remember that. God hates hypocrites. What time we got? What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. He said I'm a Jordan guy. When Jordan was actually in the NBA, I hated him. I'm a New York Knicks fan. I did not like Jordan. But I did understand that Jordan was the greatest player. Jordan was also not my favorite player. My first favorite player ever was Dr. J. My second favorite player ever, as it progressed, as I went through my 8, was Isaiah Thomas. Then it moved to Dominique Wilkins, specifically because Dominique Wilkins, Jordan dunk contest battles. I'm not even going to cap. After that, it was Grant Hill, AI, and then Melo, and then Kawhi. So now at the age that I am, Jordan isn't my favorite player, but he's absolutely the greatest player I've ever seen. I've stolen almost all of his moves. I do them in real time on the court. I've stolen a lot of Melo moves too. Those are my favorite right now. I've stolen a lot of AI moves. I got a lot of moves, fam. Like, my bag is deep, fam. I got a lot in my bag, fam. My bag is deep, fam. For real, for real. Last year and a half, I've been stealing Luka's moves and Kyrie's. The last year and a half, I've been stealing Luka and Kyrie's moves. Morning, my brother. Luka and Kyrie, I've been stealing their moves last year. What else y'all want to talk about, fam? Give me a topic. We ain't doing nothing. And I'm over here I'm over here hiding out. From now on, they're gonna make sure there's somebody in front of the store playing music. So I'm over here hiding out on the side. I want to know, why are they so upset that I do the show in the parking lot? That's what I want to know. I want to know, why are these people? It's such a big deal to them that I do my show. I don't even understand. I don't even know these people. I don't even know why these is a whole nother people. I don't know if I have an issue with them because of the satanic group, or if they just decided to have a problem with me. I don't even know. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea, man. None. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I have no idea, man. I don't know what their issue is. I don't know how they got a problem with me. I don't know why they running around lying on me. I don't know why any of this is happening. Any of it. Morning, my brother. All right. I don't know why any of this is happening. I promise you, you wouldn't meet anybody that grew up with me that wouldn't tell you. Even the people that don't like me, they'll be like, nah, he's a nice guy though. Like, even the people that don't like me, fam. I've seen it with my own eyes more than once. Even the people who don't like me, that I grew up with, they will tell you that I'm a good person. This is a fact, fam. Why do you think my ex-girlfriends used to pop up on the show all of the time? What's up, my brother? All right. Why do you think my ex-girlfriends used to pop up on the show all of the time? Just to tell people that I'm a good person. Who the hell did that happen to? Who the hell else? Does that happen to you? But you at your job and your ex-girlfriend just pulls up to tell everybody that you're a nice guy? How often does that happen to people? Morning, my brother. How often does that happen to people, fam? And we have multiple videos. Put BB and Kendra into the chat. Next time you want to see one of the videos, put BBN Network, Kendra. The video should pop up. I don't got a cat. I don't got to lie to you. I have my ex-girlfriend, more than one. The others just be in the chat. Y'all don't know who they are. But my ex-girlfriend come on the show to let my exes. Hey, Orange Cat. Put BBN Network Kendra in. The video should pop up. Listen to what she says. One of the main things she says is, I don't lie. Put BBN Network Kendra. Go look at the video yourself. She has 2 kids. Go talk to her. Go look at that video. She told you in the video, I don't lie. Ever. My ex-girlfriend. Not some random chick. Good morning. How many people ex-girlfriend talk good as heck about them? How can I be a bad person and my ex-girlfriend is out here telling everybody I'm great? The video's on YouTube, fam. Put in Kendra BBN Network. My ex-girlfriend is out here telling everybody what kind of a great guy I am. Woo! Fam! She got 2 kids. Two daughters. They just lying to y'all about who I am, fam. That's all it is. I don't know those people and I don't know why they mad. So don't ask me. But go look up BBN Network Kendra. That's my ex-girlfriend. I don't know no better way to say that, fam. I'm a black man who has an ex-girlfriend who goes to the ends of the earth to let everybody know that he's a good person because we were best friends, broke up, and we are still friends. And besides that, every single female I've ever dated, I'm on good terms with except for maybe 2. But I'm supposed to be a bad person. Some people are just evil, fam. Fucking fly. Some people are just evil, fam. That's all. Morning, my brother. Some people are just evil. And whenever they see something good, they want to destroy it. That's all. That's all. That's really just it. There is nothing else. Some people are evil. And whenever they see something good, they want to destroy it. Whenever they see something God loves, they want to corrupt it. That's it. That's it. That's all. There's no other explanation. Morning, my brother. That's the only explanation you need. That's it. So now I gotta live the rest of my life with some people following me around because the thing that God put inside of me hurts their feelings. The thing God put inside of me makes them envious. The thing God put inside of me makes them jealous. So now me, minding my business, I gotta worry about some assholes following me around to the day that I die. Because God put some shit in me that they hate. God put something inside of me that makes it hard for them to exist in the same space with me. So they need to destroy me. I don't even know what the damn thing is, by the way, just so we could be clear. So I don't even know what it is that they're so pissed off at me about. I don't even know the thing that I have that they're so jealous of. I don't have the slightest idea. I just want to be clear on this. Yeah? I ain't got the slightest idea. I don't even know what it is. I wish I did. I don't even know what it is, man. I ain't even capping. I don't have the slightest idea what it is. I wish I knew. Morning, my brother. Yes, sir. How you doing today? DJ Gemini. Having a blessed day?
Blessed.
Boom.
One day at a time.
That's a fact, my
I'm gonna
brother.
take care of you. See you.
Yes, sir. That's all. I've been on the internet for 10 years. Y'all ain't never seen me do anything except for trying to help people. All y'all see me doing is trying to help people and getting attacked. That's it. That's all you've ever seen. Good morning. Your only thing you've ever seen is me trying to help people and me getting attacked. Good morning. All right. So go look up that video. BBN Network Kendra. It's just going to be my ex-girlfriend telling the world about, even though at that point me and her was broken up for a couple of years, she still called me on contacts me on a regular basis. I could contact her. If I call her up and be like, yo, can you cook me dinner? My ex-girlfriend will cook me dinner and bring it over, fam. I don't know how many of y'all got relationships with I don't know how many of y'all was good enough to the women that y'all was with, where when y'all not even with them no more, they still love you like that. I don't know. I don't know what anybody else is doing. I don't know where anybody else's heart is at. I don't even know where mine is at. I don't even know about the things that I've been doing. I don't even know about the things I'm a part of. I don't know where anybody else's heart is at. What y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. Got to do better, fam. We got to figure out how to be able to work together. Us as black men, we got to figure out how to be able to work together. We got to figure out how to be real leaders out here. You'll be a whole leader for real. And instead of people following you, they'll be jealous of you that they're not a leader. And they'll try to destroy your life just because they're not leaders. If you trying to convince somebody to do something evil, fam, you're not a leader. You're a corrupter. There's a difference. You get it? Leading someone and corrupting something is two different things. It's not the same. So if you're busy convincing people to go do evil, you're not a leader, fam. You're a corrupter. Understand the difference. Good morning. People will be spending their whole life telling lies and spinning stories to just be evil. And in their brain, they're going to think that they're a winner and they're leading somebody into something. Only thing you're leading anybody to is hell. There's a reason why God makes good people a certain way. There's a reason. I don't know if she went inside or not. I think this guy's moving out this spot. I think she turned her music off. It's like, I'm going to tell you what it is. What's up, my brother?
What's up,
Have a blessed day.
What are you on, TikTok or something?
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah, you want to follow?
Oh, you got your own channel?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
BBN Network.
BBN Network?
Yeah, it's going to say 66,000.
You got it.
Boom. You need this one? Shout out to her. She could have took this spot or that spot over there. She chose the other spot. She let me have this spot. Wing. Get out of her way so she could park. Yeah, they gonna tell you I'm a bad guy, fam. I'm just telling you what it is, though. Spots is at a premium today, so I probably don't want to. Not that many spots. I think a problem we have in society is that men are just emasculated at such a high rate that whenever a man is just being normal and regular, it's considered to be toxic masculinity. I want to say something real quick. No masculinity is toxic. There's toxic behavior. All right? There's toxic behavior. That behavior could be feminine or it could be masculine, depending on who's delivering the information. Is basically the idea. But what I'm saying is there is no feminine toxicity. There is no masculine toxicity. There's just toxic and not toxic. Period. A man has a right to be a man, man. And a woman has a right to be a woman. Morning, my brother. I don't even understand why women don't want to be stay-at-home moms. I don't get it. I don't get it why a woman doesn't want to be a stay-at-home wife. I don't get it why a woman wouldn't want to just take care of the household and the kids and not have to worry about going to a job and waking up every morning and jumping on the subway. And I don't get it, and I don't understand. I don't understand why women don't want to get with a man, push him to his best potential, so she could stay at home and take care of the kids and not have to worry about work. I don't get it. But this is the culture that we currently live in, where women are more interested in having a job than a family. I don't get it. Especially since when we talk about legacy, when we speak about a man, we talk about the things in which he's earned. And when we talk about a woman, we talk about the lineage in which came from them. We talk about how their grandmothers, how their great aunts, how, you know, the kids that they gave birth to. When we speak about, you know, when we magnify women. When we magnify men, we talk about the assets in which they acquire. So I don't understand why we're trying to flip this paradigm. I don't understand. But I mean, you can like what you want. Don't get this confused. I'm not trying to tell people to like what they want. I'm not trying to tell people they can't like what they want. I'm just saying it doesn't make sense to me to want to go to the fucking rat race instead of take care of the kids at home. It's backwards. They've tricked you all. They've tricked you all. They tricked you all so well that now women, instead of just being a good wife or a good girlfriend, they rather go do OnlyFans. Tell me where the lie at. OnlyFans don't pay like it used to no more. They tricked y'all in the beginning. They was paying like crazy. to get everybody on board. Then when they got everybody on board and they had all of those women locked into the shit that they was locked into, they dropped how much money y'all was making. Every application works that way. Y'all were just a part of the beta. Just so you know, that's how that works. Morning, gentlemen. All right. That's how that works. Y'all was in the beta. I've been a part of a lot of betas. I've been very fortunate to make good friends with a lot of tech nerds. I've been a part of a lot of betas over the last, since 2002. So my question is this, and I'm not being a jerk. I'm not trying to speak down on it, because we don't do that. But I don't understand the logic of not wanting to know how to be a wife, or believing that doing things that a wife is supposed to do, or it's deemed that are qualities that a wife would do. Let me change what I'm saying. Nobody's supposed to do anything. That's deemed as qualities that what a wife would normally do. I don't see why we frown on that. I don't see why that's demonized. That doesn't make sense to me, why we would look down on a woman because she knows how to cook well for her man. I don't know why we look down on women that want to carry themselves in a manner that will make a guy want them. What's wrong with a woman wanting to be chose? I don't understand what the issue is. What is wrong with a woman carrying herself in a manner? Good morning. What is wrong with a woman carrying herself in a manner like she's already a wife before she becomes actually a wife? Y'all want us to already be husbands before we're actually husbands, correct? I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So what is wrong with a woman treating her man that she will want to be her husband like her husband, as in her moving in the capacity of a wife, trying to nudge him if he isn't already moving in the capacity of a husband? I'm thinking that this is where communication comes in. I'm thinking this idea where we're going to treat everybody bad until they treat us the way that we want them to treat us is insane. I think that that's self-sabotage. You're going to treat that person badly until they act the way you want them to act. That sounds like narcissism. Good morning, ladies. Have a blessed day. That sounds like narcissism. I'm going to crap on this individual. I'm going to treat them like dirt until they do the things that I want them to do. Why don't you just go align yourself with somebody that got the same energy as you? Why don't we go do that? Why don't we just be a little bit more honest with who we are as a person, so it's a little bit easier to find the individuals that resonate at the same frequency? Why don't we do that? Morning, my brother. All right. Why don't we do that? I think it's low enough. I don't think I'm gonna hear it. Yeah, I don't hear the music, right? Because I don't want to move, and I don't think she's trying to fuck us up. I think she just want to be able to listen to her music. Yeah, I don't hear it, right? If anybody hears the music, let me know. I don't think y'all hear it though. I think she got it at a nice volume. I like hearing music myself, especially when we're doing the show. I just don't want the show. I just don't want to get demonetized. And she's playing good music, by the way. Just let me know. It'd be nice to have a little bit of music, which I don't understand is I listen to music all the time. So it'd be nice to have some music out here playing that's not disrupting the show. As long as it's not disrupting the show, we're gonna say. Somebody let me know if y'all can hear it. I know I got at least one of the people in here. Somebody let me know. I think it's low enough. Anybody hear it? It got to be audible. If it's not audible, it don't matter. Like if y'all just hear like a little bit of nothing, it don't matter. If it's audible, that's when it matters. They'll send me an alert when it's really bad. They send me an alert on the page. The other day, I think we were somewhere where the music was at a similar value, and I didn't get no strikes at all. So, good morning. Okay. Okay. That's some real shit though, fam. Y'all go look up BB and Kendra. That's gonna be my ex-girlfriend coming on the page. Basically, no lie, talking about how great she thinks I am. I'm not even capping. She's wonderful, by the way. She's a wonderful person. I'm blessed to have, been in a relationship with her for the time that I was. It didn't, work out to where we're still together. It's just God's will. But she was an incredible individual, and she helped me grow a lot. And I absolutely love Kendra. I do not think that I'll be the man that I am. I think I will be much less of a man than I am if I would have never dated her. If I would have never met her. I don't think I would have. I don't think I would be where I'm at right now in life. As far as mentally or spiritually. Especially now I know what I know exactly what I want, I think before I started dating her, I wasn't sure what I wanted. I didn't know what a real woman was. Not that I didn't date real women before, but I wasn't mature enough at that time to really be able to be affected by the great treatment that a lot of the other females that I dated gave me. But when I met her, she was able to communicate to me in a way that I was able to receive the information, What's up, my brother? Chilling, all right? And sometimes that's all it is. Being able to communicate to somebody in a bite that's digestible enough for them. Being able to communicate to somebody in a way that they can receive it. So that's how we got to start wanting to talk to one another in a way that we could receive, good morning, in a way that we could receive the message. Like too often somebody will deem something to be important, or somebody will deem something that there's something that they want to discuss or that they want to convey to you, and they want you to believe it and they want you to feel it, but they won't say it to you in a digestible bite. They won't say it to you in a way. They won't say it to you in a way that allows for you to be able to accept the information. You understand what I'm saying? So remember, especially when we telling somebody something for their benefit, we need to say it to them in a way that they're going to be accepting of the information. Stop. You want to tell somebody something that you want them to receive, but you cursing at them, you yelling at them, you talking crazy, you being disrespectful, you're ignoring their concerns, you're trying to speak over them, you're doing everything else other than being respectful in that moment, but you want them to accept your information. You understand what I'm saying? We got to do better than that. We got to do better than that. We have to be better than that. Just in general, We could have a freaking 1,000-man march in New York City. Good morning, my brother. All right. We could have a 1,000-man march in New York City, or a 1,000,000-man march, or whatever y'all want to call it. We could try to have one in New York City. We could always try to we could have one in Coney Island. We could just decide as black people in Coney Island that there's one street that we're going to walk to, and we're going to walk to another street, and then we're going to loop right back around, and we're going to be holding up traffic, and we're going to be talking about the things that we're mad about, and we're going to be talking about what needs to change, and we could be talking about what we want in our community, and we could be blasting, and we could just do that ourselves. We could just get together and decide to do that ourselves. But we have to be able to work together before we can materialize that. Before we can manifest something like that, we have to be able to discuss a conversation with one another. We have to be able to come together and not hate on one another. We have to be open to change. Good morning. Good morning. Excellent. Have a blessed day. Thank you. Yeah, man. Everybody out here like this. That's why the politician is scared of me. That's why the politician is scared of me, fam. That's why they trying to get everybody to badmouth me. This is why that politician is scared of me. I cross, for some strange reason, my energy crosses all lines. I can't explain it to you. I don't know if it's the smile. I must have a really good smile, fam. Have a blessed day. All right. I must have a really nice smile, fam. Good morning. Got a really nice smile, fam. I can't call it. I think that's why God had me go through what I went through when I was a child. I think God really wants me to feel like I don't need anybody. I just need him. I think that's just the way that God wants me to feel, you know? Good morning. Have a blessed day. Thank you. I think that's just what I think. I think God just wants me to feel like, you know, I have him. Is that homegirl that work in the store? I think it is. I can't tell. That's why I think I go through the things I go through, you know? I mean, realistically, I have to be one of the best examples of God on the internet right now. How many times have I told y'all stuff that happened that was going to happen before it happened? How many people are there just trying to destroy me and destroy my life, and God keeps coming through for me, and those people are always confused why I'm not destroyed? How often? That happens all the time over here, man. Maybe I had somebody the other day trying to wonder how I paid my bills. When they came in here, yo, how did you pay your bills, fam? I think God is just using me as an example. That's it. Now I have apparently, I have a politician that's pissed off at me. I had a different politician that was pissed off at me, but that guy was just feeling whatever way he was feeling. This guy is pissed off at me, and he's actually like acting on it. I can understand why the other guy was pissed off at me. I don't want to get into that, but I didn't do anything to this guy. I didn't do anything to the other guy either, just so you be clear. But it was a honest misunderstanding. I didn't do anything to the other guy either, but it was an honest misunderstanding. This guy, I don't even know what their issue is. So I don't know what the fuck is part of my language. I don't know what it's about. But what do y'all see since I've been on the internet? Y'all constantly see groups of people attacking me over here. Groups of people attacking me over there. I didn't even do anything. And then you see God come through for me and make sure that I'm okay. That's what y'all been seeing. God is, morning, my brother. God is telling you what's up, fam. At least that's the way that I feel. These people want to destroy me, fam. and God keep making it not happen. Just telling you what it is. Just telling you what it is, man. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. These people tried to dirty my name, fam. They told people that I took advantage of people, great, all of weirdo ass shit. Homeboy went, one of the people that they told, come and talk to me about it. I said, that's all insanity, fam. Good morning. All right, chilling. Yes, sir. Blessed, feeling blessed. They went and checked every database, fam. Came back to me and said, all of that shit is a lie. If I need the paperwork or whatever. I don't know if they have a paperwork or if they just looked at a website and they screenshot. I don't have the slightest idea. But basically said to me, they checked every database that they could check. My name's on nothing. Nobody else decided to do that shit? So when they came to you and lied to you and told you some weirdo shit about some dude, you did no research, you just believed it? How are y'all just believing stuff y'all not doing no research on? Especially when the research is so simple and so important. There's literally an app that you can just go to say where the registered whatever's in the neighborhood, and they all just pop up. Like, it's just an app. The app's free. So this is if you didn't want to spend any money to go find something out. The app's free. It takes all of like 5 minutes to download the shit and then check somebody's name. My real name is on my BBN page. So all a person had to do was be competent and not an a-hole. And they would have just checked if it was something that they thought they was going to believe. They could have just checked and found out the truth in like less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. They could have just checked, fam. Instead, they harass me they harass me and they lie about me to every individual they come across. When they could have just checked, fam. Take 2 seconds. Take 5 minutes. Just saying. Satan never sleeps. Nobody else ever think about, yo, am I doing some shit for Satan? Like, I be thinking that, like, when somebody tries to get me to do anything, the first thing I'm trying to figure out is, am I causing harm? If I'm causing harm, I'm probably not going to do it, fam. I'm causing harm to somebody, I'm probably not going to do it. Uh-oh, they got this guy. He's usually got the music on. It looks like he's going to try to do one of those surprise, turn the music on right when he get next to me. So I think he's going to try to do it. Yeah, I don't trust. All you got to do is do some shit to me one time. I'm going to think you're going to do that shit every time. That's why I don't F with people. That's why once I don't trust you, I can't be friends with you. Like, I really just can't. I'm not even going to try. Because I know I'm not going to never trust you. So I'm not even going to try. Every time I see you, I'm going to see that thing that you did that I think was disgusting. Every single time I look at you. So I don't know if dude was gonna try to do that shit when I turned to left. Yo, people is weird, man. I don't know why the politician guy is mad at me. I don't have the slightest idea. I don't have the slightest idea why I talk about God every day. The politician guy is mad at me. You put 2 and 2 together. I talk about our community coming together for the betterment of itself. The politician guy is mad at me. You put 2 and 2 together. I talk about us not killing each other, and this is what I talk about every day. I talk about us trying to figure out a way to get along so we don't kill each other. The politician really the politician dude really hate me. Him and his people. This is what I talk about every day. You put 2 and 2 together. Good morning. I talk about us figuring out a way to love one another, showing the love to each other, not just acting like it. So you figure out why the politician guy hates me. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, fam. Oh, that's lit. That shit smells good from over here. I don't know what that is, but that shit smells good. I need a wife. Preferably one that has a mother that showed her how to cook. You hear it? Alright. No, preferably. I cook my ass off, so I mean, if that's what I'm thinking about right now, you don't really need to know how to cook. I don't really need anybody to cook themselves. I want somebody to cook with. So I don't want a wife that's gonna cook. I want a wife for us to be in the kitchen cooking together. You understand? I'm like one of those weird. I'm weird like that. If we get good at making the food, we could do a food page. I want to do a food page. I mean, I want to like also just put food. Okay, so my first, okay, do y'all remember Google Plus? So Google Plus was like Instagram before Instagram. I was fortunate. I knew one of the developers in the project. So I knew one of the people that was developing Google Plus. It's a long story. I got to tell y'all about a whole nother thing, but the story's so long I don't even want to say it. Maybe a different time if there's a reason for me to tell that story. So basically, I got invited into the beta for Google Plus. It doesn't exist anymore. I got invited into the beta. So I was in Google Plus before. I was one of the first people. I think I was one of the first like 1,000 people on the whole platform. So I was able, that's when I made my name Jack Frost. My name used to be NYC for real on social media, but they wouldn't let me do NYC for real with Google Plus because you had to make a real name. If it didn't look like a real name, they wouldn't allow you to do it at this point. So I made Jack Frost. I was the first Jack Frost. I didn't have to put no numbers behind my name or nothing. It was just Jack Frost. I was the first one. Good morning. Yeah, so why was I telling y'all that? Anyway, so I was in the beta on that. I forgot why I brought that shit up. That's why I didn't want to tell y'all the long story in the first place. But I was in the beta on Google Plus. Oh, and I had my page was mostly food. So what I would do is I was working at flat rate at that point. So, you know, I go do my day, whatever I'm doing in my regular day, go to work, and I come home. And I cook dinner every night. So I cook dinner 7 nights a week. So, but when I was with Kendra, not Kendra. When I was with Maria, I cooked dinner 7 nights a week. I cooked dinner 7 nights a week. And on days I didn't work, I cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I didn't find out freaking Maria knew how to cook until I was with her for like 3 months. And freaking Thanksgiving came. And then she cooked for Thanksgiving. She was Italian. I should have knew she knew how to cook. Then she cooked for Thanksgiving. But she didn't even cook Italian food. She cooked soul food. I don't even want to talk about it. So, yeah. So I used to have a Google Foods page. I used to have a food page on G Plus. I used to have a food page on G Plus because I cooked every night. And so every night I cook different food. Morning, how y'all doing today? All right, how you doing? Ma'am? So, yeah, so I used to have a food page on G Plus because I cook dinner every night. So every night I cook something different. You know what I'm saying? So I used to have to cook something different every night. Good morning. That sweat in them boots is hard, man. She killing me. All right. Yeah. So that part. I wish I had different plates though. Like all of my plates was like the same design. I think I had like 2 different sets of plates, but basically all of my plates was the same design. So that's the one thing that pissed me off. And I didn't build the box. The next time I do this shit, I'm gonna build the box. I had no box that was built. I didn't know at the time about building the box. I didn't know about that until Instagram. So next time I do this shit, I'm gonna build the box. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Good morning, my brother. All right. And what was the other thing? There's another thing too. Oh, and I got real good at plating food. I plate the shit out of food, fam. I plate the hell out of food. Like that's a big part of it. It's not just cooking the food, because you know, I'm taking a picture of this shit. You don't know how well it tastes, but you do know how good it looks. Yeah, G Plus. That shit was fun. So I'd be at work and I'd be like thinking, like, you know, so I'm always putting together like whatever meals I'm gonna have. So I'll know what I'm gonna eat like 2-3 days in advance. You know what I'm saying? I always have the one quick meal just in case I come home and I'm too tired and I don't really wanna like work hard. You know what I'm saying? I got the quick stuff and then I got the stuff that, you know, it's gonna take a little bit more time. You know, for the days I come home, it might be an early day. You know, I'm moving people for a living. You know, it might be an early day and it's no basketball. If it was a late day or if it was a basketball day, I was going to play basketball with my friends. Those are the only days I didn't do it. But we got a nice early day. I'm not going to go hoop out with none of my friends. Yeah, man. I was scooping shorties off that shit too. I ain't gonna cap. Shorties was seeing my food and that shit. I was scooping mad shorties of that shit. Fail. Shout out to the Most High, man. Glory be to God. All the glory. What up to the few? Salmon is like the one fish I don't like. Maybe I just never had it good. But it's like the one fish I don't. There's just something. Maybe I just never had it prepared well. I just don't like salmon. But I know everybody likes it. I just don't like it. Maybe I just never had it prepared well. Or prepared to my liking, should I say. You know? I didn't think, like when I was a kid and we used to eat hot dogs, I didn't think I liked frankfurters because they used to always put ketchup on it. Turns out I like it with mustard. Mustard and some red onions. A little bit of sauerkraut. Mustard, red onions, a little bit of sauerkraut. It's going. This shit is working, man. It's doing all of the workings. Y'all know I be doing these. Y'all know I do my catchphrases in real time, right? Good morning. Y'all know I do my catchphrases in real time when I be just meeting up and going around people, right? Like I do it in real time. people is so mad at me. I don't know why the politician dudes is pissed at me. I'm not even capping, fam. Morning. How y'all doing today? All right. I don't even know why them politicians. Hey, come on. You want this one? Take it. Damn, you got one right. He just want. That's funny. So he drove right past the spot to come get the spot that I was in. But when he just tried to pull into the spot, he took a terrible angle. He gonna get the other spot or he gonna get this one? And he's taking another bad angle. It's like God is telling him he's just refusing. Take it. Come on. He's even laughing about this shit. Trying to tell you. Let's move over there. I'm gonna go to the other spot. I'm gonna go to the spot he refused. This person right there is in two spots. They was like, we don't want nobody parking near to us. I'm gonna go to the spot he refused. He just drove right past the spot to come to the spot I was in. That made no sense. He just drove right past the spot. Morning, my brother. All right, have a blessed day. Yeah. All right. I ain't mad at him. Just so we could be clear, I'm not mad at him. I just thought it was bugging. Nigga drove right past the spot. Look, I'm in the spot. I'm not capping. I'm about to see if they're gonna let me use their bathroom real quick. Maybe not. Because these people are out here campaigning hard to get everybody to hate me. So, I don't know. Maybe they let me use it today, maybe they don't. These people are campaigning hard, fam. They campaigning hard, fam. I don't know why. I have the slightest idea. Thank you. Good. How you doing today? I get somebody else, maybe? I get somebody else. Thank you. Yeah, they just campaigning. I don't know what I did to that politician. I don't know them. I don't even know them dudes. I don't know what their problem is. I don't know what that politician's problem is. I don't know why he mad at me. They just mad at me, man. That's why you think half of this stuff be so funny to me half of the time. I be like, people be at war with me that I don't even be having an issue with. They just be mad at me. What's up, my brother? I get one time today? Boom. How you doing today? Blessed?
Good, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes, sir.
I got upper management hanging in my office. So.
Oh, shit. Sorry about that. You know, we don't like when those guys show up. They looking for something wrong. Ain't nothing going on wrong over here. Get back to your office. Go to your kid's school. They got an emergency. look in there first. So they literally are gonna know whether who was the person who actually did whatever they did. You understand what I'm saying? Like they trying so hard to get everybody to hate me, but I'm organically just a likable person. So imagine if there wasn't so many people trying to get people to hate me. Everybody would just like me. Thank you. Yeah, so everybody would just organically like me. It's just that I got like tons of people trying to get everybody to hate me. With everything I say, they telling people I'm saying and doing shit I'm not saying. Like I never said anything disrespectful about homegirl over there. But when we was just walking past, she was like referencing like I disrespected her. I ain't never say nothing disrespectful about that girl. Not never once. Never said nothing disrespectful about her or to her. That's not a reason for me to. I'm not thinking anything disrespectful about her either, because that's going to be the next thing, right? Somebody's going to say, I'm thinking it. I'm not thinking anything either. Just so we can be clear. What's up? What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I do not want to end the live, but if we ain't talking about nothing, fam, I'm going to get up out of here. What do y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Shout out to everybody that keep hitting me up and talking about y'all want the Tonight Show back. We are bringing back the Tonight Show on my computer. Get back up. Good morning. We're bringing the Tonight Show back on my computer. Get back up. I do not want to shoot the Tonight Show from my phone. We're bringing the Tonight Show back when the computer get back up. I do not want to shoot the Tonight Show from my phone. Whether I can shoot it from my phone or not is not important part to me. The important part to me is the Tonight Show is supposed to look a certain way, and if it can't look that way, I don't want to do it. It's important to me. All right. So I'm having people hit me up asking for the Tonight Show, especially our truckers. A lot of our truckers have been hitting me up. Y'all used to listen to the Tonight Show while y'all was driving all night. We're going to be bringing it back, fam. Don't worry about it. What's up, my brother? We're going to be bringing it back, fam. Don't worry about it. It's coming back. Good morning, lady. Okay. Don't worry, it's coming back. She ain't say hi, but her jacket is lit. I just like those. I like that style. Like they got the new, like it look like a teddy bear. Like the outside is like a teddy bear. I like that. I just don't want no men doing that. Please, no men start wearing that damn outfit. The outfit is not for men. At least I don't think it is. Y'all love wearing women's stuff nowadays. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Yo, you know how likable I actually... Good morning. How you doing today? Chilling, my brother. Chilling. All right. You know how likable I actually have to be for these people to be working so hard to get everybody to hate me, but people still like me more than dislike me? You know, like, just think about that for one moment. You know how just organically blessed I must be? Shout out to the Most High. Glory be to God. You know how organically blessed I might be? That there's so many people out there trying to get individuals to hate me with all type of different crazy lies, just terrible treatment, just bad people in general. But it doesn't happen because I'm just organically so likable. Good morning. I think she's a teacher. She a whole baddie, fam. I don't generally go for chicks that's taller than me, but absolutely in that situation. Somebody left their drink like dead in the middle of the floor. That shit is crazy. Somebody left their McDonald's drink like dead in the middle of the floor. Like, why would they even do that? Is that like a signal? Is somebody gonna like pull up over here? Is something about to happen? Like, what the hell is Yo, for real, let me show you. Somebody like run that over or something. Somebody hit that shit. Get that up out of here. We wait for nobody to be over there so I can show you what I'm talking about. And so nobody can accuse me of doing anything to me. Oh, shorty kicked it. So she was probably thinking the same thing I was thinking. Like, what the hell is that shit just sitting there for? Somebody do it. Like, is something going on over it? Something going on over there? Sheesh. Hello. Something going on over there? Somebody came and kicked that shit like boom. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, good morning. She gotta have like a kid or two because she's thick as shit. That's when they really get thick. When they drop a couple of babies. That's why the hack is to get a slim shorty. This is the hack. You get a slim shorty that like taking care of themselves. She don't gotta be a gym rat. She just gotta care about the way she look. And you put a couple of babies in her. That's the hack. That's the hack. Go get yourself a slim shorty with a shape that you like, because everybody has their own preferences. You put a couple of babies in her. Them hips is gonna spread. The thickness is gonna come, and she care about herself. So she's just not gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta make sure she stay happy, because the real reason why women end up gaining a lot of weight is depression, you know? So make sure your woman is happy. Don't allow for your woman to slip into depression, or at least try to keep her from slipping into any kind of depression. But that's how we should be treating each other just in general. Like, in general, we should be trying to, like, help each other be happy. Good morning. How you doing, my brother? Yeah, we should be trying to always, you know, be trying to do things that's going to benefit, you know, the people we care about. So we should always be trying to convince the people we care about to be happy and to be smiling. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes the reason why people are depressed is because they're around assholes. Has nothing to do with nothing else. You're just around assholes all day. You're around people all day that want to point out your flaws and want to tell you all the things that they could tell you that's going to make you upset. So therefore you're depressed. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. So that's it. That's all, you know? That's all. Sometimes people is on that type of time. We're supposed to be trying to encourage each other. We're supposed to be trying to lift each other up. We're supposed to be trying to speak positivity. Are there going to be moments where we're going to be angry and frustrated and we're going to do the opposite? Have a blessed day.
Yeah, I just see. Yeah.
I know, I'm just saying hi again. All of the highs. Not too high, though.
Not too hard.
So yeah, we're supposed to be trying to encourage happiness in one another. You understand what I'm saying? That's just something we should be trying to do. Some people, a lot of people are depressed. But 9 times out of 10, the reason why you're depressed is because of the people that you're around. You refusing to leave your situation, and you're refusing to be around people who are going to make you feel good about yourself. Go be around people that make you feel good about yourself. Go be around people that celebrate you. Go be around people that you can celebrate. Damn. She old. Go be around. She has some hips. Go be around people that you could celebrate. Go be around people that celebrate you. You know, people like staying around. I'm gonna stay around people that's gonna keep it real with me. They're not keeping it real with you. They're just making sure that you don't forget anything that makes you sad. That's not keeping it real. They just making sure you don't forget anything that'll make that they just making sure you remember everything that prevents you from taking that next step in life. That's not being real. A person to be only hanging around you, good day. All right. A person who only be hanging around you, a person who be only hanging around you, right? A person who be only hanging around you for one reason. You want to know? So they could try to talk you out of any good day. So they could try to talk you out of any good ideas. So they could, how you doing today? So they could try to make sure that you remember everything that holds you back in life. They're not keeping it real with you. They just telling you all of the things that make it so that you don't push yourself to how good you can be. That's not keeping it real. What's up, my brother? All right. That's not keeping it real. They just want you to not do nothing. They want you to stay still. They just don't want you to go after all of the things that God has for you. That's it. That's all they doing. They're trying to keep you stuck in that situation. They don't want you to talk to the people that's going to tell you that you could do better. They don't want you to go around the people that's going to show you you could do better. Just a fact. Just a fact. Why you think I don't joke around with the whole making fun of people about stuff and then trying to play the dozens and joke around, jokey about people about things? I don't do that. Good day. Because I'm not going to play on nobody's insecurities. So if you're insecure about something, I'm not going to joke with you about it. And if somebody said that I did, they lying to you. It's called manipulation. It's called manipulation. I don't do that. When I tell jokes and when I play around with people, it's never at your expense, man. I never want you to think less of yourself. What's up, my brother? I don't make those jokes. I'm not out here trying to say shit that's gonna make you not believe in yourself. I don't got time for that. I have too much belief in my own self to want to speak to somebody in a manner to make them not believe in themselves. I got too much belief in my own self, man. I believe in myself so much that I believe in you. Good day. You got to understand, a lot of people are mad at you because you don't believe that you're... A lot of people are mad at you because you believe that you could do more than they believe you could do. To them, they think you can only do this much. To you, you believe you could do this much. But they don't want you believing you could do this much. They want you to think you could do that much. They want you to stay inside of that box they put you in. When they can't hold you inside of that box, they're going to lie on you. They're going to tell people shit about you that's not true. They're going to call you a drug addict. They're going to say you a child molester. They're going to say all of the worst things in the world so they can try to keep you in that box. But you're not behaving. You're not carrying yourself the way that they want you to carry yourself. You thinking too highly of yourself. You're not thinking low enough of yourself. So what are they going to do? They're going to go talk crazy about you. They're going to lie on you. What do they do when the hate start working? That's when they start lying. You want to know who I really dislike? I can't stand it when a mofo lie to me. Like if you come to me and lie to me about the next man, That means that you was trying to get me to do evil with you. That's the way I accept that. You wanted to do evil to somebody. Satan sent you after somebody and you tried to recruit me. I'm going to take that so personal. Satan sent you after somebody. Satan sent you to go do evil and you tried to recruit me. You can't think much of me. You can't think much of me. If you thought I was going to help you do some devil, satanic, evil shit, you can't think much of me. Not only that, you want me to forfeit my soul. That's the way I look at it. I take it personal. Stop thinking some of these things we're not supposed to take personal. If somebody attacking God, you take that shit personal, fam. How are you not going to take somebody attacking God personal, but you want God to take it personal when people attack you? You want God to pull up for you when people attack you. You want God to take it personal when people attack you, but you don't take it personal when people attack God. Didn't he say he was a jealous God? I believe God said he's a jealous God. How you think he feel when you don't take it personal when people attack him? He already told you. He take it personal when anybody attacks any of his chosen. When you attack anybody that he has his hands on, he take it personal. Now just imagine if you were somebody that he had his hands on you, taking it personal every time somebody did something to you, but you didn't take it personal when people did something to him, spoke about him wrong. Y'all think God is obligated to love you. He isn't. His love, he's not obligated. He loves you, but he's not obligated to give you the things that he gives to the people that are following his commandments. So if he tells all of us to do a thing and you're not even trying, is that homeboy? I think that's homeboy. Might be one of them. They all look alike. They all got the same haircut. So God, you want God to look out for you. You want God to come to your rescue. But when people are going after people that God obviously loves, you stand by and watch. When people are trying to demonize, attack, hurt people that God obviously loves, you help the people that's trying to hurt the people that God loves. If you helping somebody that's out here trying to follow God's commandments, if you're helping somebody, pardon me, if you're, how you doing today? If you're helping somebody to attack an individual who's out here trying to preach the Lord's word, you're literally attacking God in that moment. Think about that. Think about that. Imagine seeing somebody trying to do the Lord's will and you're trying to disrupt their life so they can't do what God wants them to do. You think you're attacking them. In reality, you're attacking God. You just don't know it. Why do you think we suffer in our neighborhoods? Morning, afternoon. One of the reasons why we suffer in our neighborhoods because we can't get on the right side of God. Because simply by helping each other, we'll get on the right side of God. But we can't do that. We have to always try to hurt one another. We have to always try to hinder one another. We have to do evil to one another. The reason why we suffer in our neighborhoods is because we refuse to do God's will. Period. There is no other reason. There is no other reason. We refuse to do God's will, so therefore we suffer. That's what's happening. That's it. That's all. There is no other reason why our neighborhoods. Imagine if God has a chosen people that he put above everyone else. And those were the only people that decided that they weren't going to get together and work together. Every other people work together except for the people that God says, you are my people. I'm just saying, for argument's sake. Let's say God says, I have 8 people. These are the people that I love everybody. But these people right here, I put them here for special important purposes. To do a thing. I really love these guys. I love everybody, but I really love these guys. And then those guys decide that they're going to do everything the opposite of what God wants them to do. What do you think is going to happen? So besides that, I'm going to tell you about a passage in the Bible real quick. So in the Bible it says that the Lord isn't going to allow for his people to reach their kingdom until they follow his commandments. Until they fall in line and do the things that they're supposed to do by him, they'll never have their own country, basically. They'll never have their own land. They will never have their own nation, right? What is the only people on this planet that don't have their own country, land, or nation? And you people still choose to hate one another rather than help each other. Y'all still choose to try to do evil to one another than to try to... How you doing, my brother? Y'all still choose to do evil to one another than to help each other. Y'all so quick that if a person comes up to you and say, help me to harm this person's life, y'all so quick to help, but y'all so slow to help if it means somebody is going to benefit, but you're not going to get anything out of it. Have a blessed day, my brother. Yes, sir. I just said a mouthful, by the way. I just said a mouthful, by the way. The reason why when somebody do some kind of weirdo stuff to me, I don't deal with them no more. Because I don't want to deal with that spirit that's on them. Because the spirit that's on me would never have me do some weirdo shit to somebody. Gotta go. This guy. He's probably gonna go inside for he was in there for like 45 minutes yesterday. He's probably gonna be in there for another 45 minutes today. Let's see what happens. We're about to get ready to go anyway. We're about to get ready to go anyway. At least I caught it the first time. There we go. The guy didn't put the thing on right, or how you doing? Or maybe I dropped the phone so many times it just ain't fixed on here anymore. Look at what my life is. I got people doing evil to me so often that there's an individual in here right now wanting me to tell everybody what Coach said. You know what Coach said, right? So why you asking? Put it in the chat what you believe Coach said. Oh, you don't know what Coach said, and you're hoping that I could tell you. Okay. What happened? The people that you have spy on me wasn't next to me when Coach talked to me, so you don't know what Coach told me? Okay. Also, yeah, if they don't want me around there, I won't go around there. That's as simple as that. I'm about to get my computers back. That energy. I'm about to get my computers back. Once I get my computers back, I don't need nothing. I could just generate content from thin air. Good morning. Yeah, about to get my computers back. I could generate content from thin air. I have literal programs that shows I already make. I could generate content from thin air. I wouldn't even need that. So yeah, that part. Also, quite a few of our supporters have come back. They just donate and you don't know who they are because I don't say their name. But quite a few of our big supporters have come back. So that part also. You just don't know who they are because I refuse to tell you, so you can't stalk them. Ain't that something? Anything else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. What time we got? 11:41. Why did I see a school bus? It's like school day or some shit. Part of my language. It's a school day or something. Also, could somebody please explain to me why these people are concerned with could somebody please explain to me why these people are concerned with what every single individual says to me? Could somebody please explain that to me? I need to know. I need to know why these people believe that I have to tell them every single intricacies of my life. And I want to know why they believe y'all want to know every single intricacy of my life. That sounds like obsession. So if these people are so obsessed with me, why would y'all ever believe anything that they're saying? When have we ever seen obsession to be good? When has someone being obsessed with another individual ever been okay? That's all I'm asking. These people are obviously obsessed with me. I don't know how often they're calling the coaches and calling whoever they're calling, but I'm having my computers back soon. When I get my computers back, I can make content from thin air. Most of my videos that have done the best views have been from thin air. My videos that I've done accumulatively with other people, even the best ones are only okay. My videos that I've done are from thin air with no one, that are just my own shit. Those are my million view videos. Those are my 100,000 view videos. So yeah, I'm about to have my computer back and I'm gonna go back to that. So coaching them don't want to deal with me, fine. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call them up today because I tell him every day. I say, yo, if you don't want me to come around, I won't come around. I literally tell him that every day. I'm gonna tell him that today too, a couple of times. Ah, see, he tried to walk past me, but he tried to drive past me, but I walked on the sidewalk. Yeah, so I tell him every day. So if coach doesn't want me to be over there, I won't go over there. Matter of fact, I told him I wasn't gonna come on Wednesday. And he he was like, nah, come. I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna show up on Wednesday. He was like, nah, he was like, please don't, How you doing today?
Hey.
All right, chilling. I was like, yo, yeah, I'm not showing up on Wednesday. He was like, nah, show up. He was like, I wasn't going to show up on Wednesday. Wednesday practice? I wasn't going to go. I wasn't going to go to Wednesday practice. I wasn't going to go to Friday's practice neither. So yeah, he doesn't even have to tell me he doesn't want me to show up. All he has to do is not respond to me anytime I ask him, and I've done asked him about 15 or 20 times already, if he doesn't want me to show up. He doesn't even have to tell me no. All he has to do is not respond. I won't show up. It's that simple. I don't ever go anywhere where I don't feel welcome. Morning, my brother. Yeah, I don't go nowhere I don't feel welcome, ever. I don't talk to anybody that I don't feel like they want me talking to them. I don't go anywhere I'm not welcome. And it doesn't bother me at all. I'm fine with all of this. I'm fine with all of this, by the way. Yeah, I'm fine with all of this. I don't care about none of that shit. Y'all forget, I don't want to come outside. Anybody else in here? Because I'm going to start walking home. It looks like the only people I'm going to be talking to is the people that hate me at this point. I'm about to start walking home. We ain't really had nobody else in the chat too tough today anyway. And if the only people that's going to chat with me is the people that hate me, then I'm going to go do something else. Yeah, I'm going to go do something else. How you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna go do something. Yeah, I'm gonna head home. Nah, let me cross the street before she think I'm following her. I don't know, some chick just looked at me. I don't want her to think I'm following her. Oh man, let me not cross the street. She crossed the street. I don't want no problems. Kel was in the hospital for what? You know? I feel bad for him. See, this is the thing, right? So he got typecast as a terrible character to be typecast at. You know, so he wasn't gonna have, there wasn't much room for success for him, as in when he turns into an adult. Like, he would have needed to really figure out a way to get into a good niche. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I kind of feel bad for the guy sometimes, because they abused him. You know what I'm saying? As far as they wrote scripts for him and they had him play a character that it just made it hard for him to transition, you know, to more adult roles. You understand what I'm saying? Like, basically, he had the same problem as Emmanuel Lewis and this other dude, but without the ability to not grow. He had the ability to grow, but it was like the roles he was gonna be able to play were just so limited. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel bad for the guy. Like, I always looked at them like, you can't always be the butt of the joke, fam. Like, there's a way that you can do what he was doing and it come off just, it was just wrong. I just didn't like it. I couldn't really watch the guy. I didn't really watch those type of shows. You understand what I'm saying? It just wasn't enough creativity there for me. I don't really care for the shows that it's just us just being stupid. I like the Abbott and Costello take, but even like with Abbott and Costello, you know, Costello wasn't always an idiot, even when he was an idiot. You understand what I'm saying? Like, even with Mo, Larry, Curly, and them, right? All of them took turns being the butt of the joke, and all of them took turns knowing what they were talking about. I didn't think in the Keenan and Kel situation that there was enough back and forth with that, at least not for me. A couple of their skits were absolutely hilarious, obviously, but I would have liked the content more if they would have just allowed for him to show that he was, he can do something else other than what he was doing, if that makes any sense. You know? Like, we got to stop letting them pigeonhole us for a couple of bucks. You know what I'm saying? For a couple of bucks, we let them pigeonhole us. We got to stop letting them pigeonhole us for a couple of bucks, man. You got to just turn shit down sometime. I'm doing the way I'm doing right now. I still don't turn down shit, man. I've turned down a couple of shit because I didn't feel like I could have delivered the way, you know, my equipment. And I turned down other things because okay, so I'm going to tell you a thing. You don't got to believe me. I'm not going to tell y'all the artists. How y'all doing today? All right. I'm not going to tell you the artist, but I got reached out to interview an artist, a big time artist. They was doing a run. I could have pulled up on them, did some content with them, made a couple of $1,000. I had to turn it down. I needed the money. Don't get it confused. But I couldn't do the thing. I just and I'm not trying to, because we love our brothers and sisters. We don't hate the sinner, we hate the sin. So I'm not trying to speak negatively about whoever the hell I'm talking about, right? I'm just saying the content I would have had to create with this individual, it would have just not been something that I can do. You understand? When I just can't do it. There's just certain things my voice cannot be used for, especially not on purpose. This is one of those things. So you got to know how to turn down a buck sometimes, man. Not all money is good money. God will pull up to you all the time. Good morning, my brothers. God will pull up to you all the time and he'll test you. He'll see you in, how you doing this morning? All right. Remember how he tests Job. He do the same thing with us. We'll be in a situation where we're about to be elevated. We're about to be promoted. But before he could do that, he's going to test us out again. And he'll see if we'll do something for a little bit. We'll do something strange for a little bit of change, man. What you think is happening right now when I got this politician trying to ruin my life? I got the Satan worshipers trying to ruin my life. I haven't done anything to any of these people. For the people that live in the neighborhood I live in, I haven't done anything to anybody because y'all can physically see me every day. And for the people that see me on the internet, I've been on the internet for like 10 years now on YouTube. Y'all know I'm not doing nothing to nobody. But all of these people are playing the victim like I did something to them. You understand? For the people that see me every day, that live in Coney Island, and y'all see me every day, anybody with any kind of integrity, I haven't done anything to anybody. At all. Not even close to. Most of the time, I'm minding my business and staying out of the way. Good day. I haven't done any. So, what the hell could I have did to the politician guy? All right, that's what I want to know. I'm absolutely, totally confused what I did to the politician guy. You have no idea how confused I am over this. And I've pissed politicians off before, so I get it. But I didn't do anything to this guy. I've beefed with politicians before, fam. This is BBN over here. I beefed with politicians before. I beefed with Rock Nation before. Shout out to Rock Nation, no hate. Because I called their name and shit. Alright? Because I called their name and shit. So shout out to Rock Nation, no hate. I beefed with them before. I beefed with a different politician before. I'm not even really calling this guy name. So I don't know what the hell he's about. I don't even know why they got beef with me. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all I'm arguing with different people, fam. Pardon me. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all over here thinking I'm arguing or I want to be arguing with niggas just walking around on the block. I got whole politicians arguing with me, fam. The explanation is on the video from yesterday. The explanation is long. There's a politician over here that he's literally, remember we've been having a lot of these weirdos doing weirdo shit? There's a politician around here that was like spreading defamation about me, his people and everything. Like it's crazy. Morning, my brother. Yeah, like it's crazy. He just got elected too. He was over in Bay Ridge. Now he our councilman. freaking Justin Brennan. Yeah, so apparently his people been paying people to come stalk me and shit. I just found out about this the other day because I knew who the people were, but I didn't know that they was associated with him. So now I just found out yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever the election was on Tuesday, that they was associated with him. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't even know what I did to the guy, to be honest with you. Don't got the slightest idea. Don't got the slightest idea. No idea what I did. All right? No idea. I would like to know, though. I would honestly like to know. I don't even know who Tay is. Who the fuck is Tay? Why y'all worried about whether I have a lease or not? Like, why is any of this any concern to yours? Because somebody in the chat with any kind of logic and reason explain to me why these people that are just in my chat worried about my lease. Y'all so mad that God pulls up for me. Yo, they are so mad. They are so mad that God loves me, fam. You're going to have to find something else to be upset over. You really need to find something else to be upset over, fam. You can't keep being mad every time God pulls a miracle for me. So that's what y'all going to do? Y'all going to hang around all day trying to destroy my life and then being pissed off every time a miracle happens. That's what's going to happen. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Y'all gonna hang around me and harass me until I die, but you're also gonna be surprised and act like you don't have the slightest idea what's happening every time God pulls a miracle for me. It was just a miracle that happened, fam. That's it. Part of God's plan. Some of us has miracles attached to our name. That's all. Some of us, all we have to be doing is the right thing, and we have miracles attached to our name. And depending on what we need at whatever the given time is depending on what the miracle is going to be. That's it. That's the best explanation I can give you. All right? So I know you're upset that God keeps pulling up for me, but that's just the way that works. Tell them to send a donation since they worried about it. Fam, God just pulls miracles for me, fam. That's all I could tell you. I don't really have any other explanation. Think about all the times they come in here that they tried to destroy my life. You notice the only things that y'all could affect. Good morning, good day. Y'all could trick people, but no matter how many people y'all trick, God keeps coming through for me. I have no idea why y'all don't realize that this is God coming through for me yet. So I'm assuming y'all know this is God coming through for me and y'all just are evil. Because literally, I don't understand how you can't see that that's God constantly coming through for me in the clutch over and over and over again. I don't get it. Do you just not believe in God? I mean, that's what I'm guessing it is. You just don't believe in God. I mean, that's your right. You got free will. You don't believe in God or you don't love God. It got to be, how you doing? All right. All right. You don't believe God or you don't love God. You don't believe in God or you don't love God. It's hard for me to believe that it's not one of the two is the point in which I'm trying to make. Anyway, I'm about to let y'all go. They so concerned with what Coach told me yesterday. They're like, tell us what Coach said yesterday. They don't have the slightest idea what Coach told me yesterday. All they know is that they said a whole bunch of lies, and they want to know how the lies are being responded to. That's all. You don't have the slightest idea what Coach told me. I'm not telling you. With that being said, everybody have a blessed day. If they don't want me to go do the stuff with the Sharks, I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna just wish them all the luck. I'm gonna go do something else. That means that I won't have to go to practices no more at night. That also means I could just find another. Maybe I want to do something else. I've already proven that I know how to do this. Maybe I want to move on to something else and prove I could know how to do that. I don't know. In any regard, I'll make sure I ask coach today. If they don't want me around, I won't come around. It's really just that simple. Comment, comment, subscribe, join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bowmans. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you, and that's all I got on this one. I'm out.